All right, Shalom. This is the brother Baar from the GMS Salt, GMS West Palm Camp. And first, I would like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rakah, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I'd like to give salutations to the Akim, preaching the gospel across the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. Shalom, Akim. Shalom. This is 1 Timothy 4, verse 16. It says, "Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them. For in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee." Khan. I wanted to start off this lesson with this precept, and I wanted to give a quick testimony, I believe, and but I wanted to speak about, a friend of mine that's in the world, a good friend of mine, someone that I used to, speak the truth to, when I was first coming into the truth, when I was, speaking the word unto him and showing him the word of the Most High and teaching him certain things, But I just wanted to make this video about this brother because, he was lukewarm even at that time, and he wasn't too sure because, not everybody is going to believe the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, because 2/3 of our people, if it's not something that the whole world accepts, then they're afraid to accept it openly. They're afraid to go in the book and fact check themselves. Okay, they're afraid of their family and friends shunning them. Okay, they're afraid of the Lord. You should be afraid of the Lord, but they're ashamed of him. Okay, they're ashamed of the truth. They're more afraid of Esau than the Lord himself. All right, but just speaking about this friend. So when I first came into the truth, I was telling him about these things, and he went away. Okay, he went away for a while. He moved, right? So I haven't seen him. I used to see him quite often, and I just from time to time, he would be somebody I talk to, and I'll just, if the Lord put the Spirit on me, I'll just, speak about the scriptures. But he moved away, and he recently came back home, because he had things to take care of, and he came by my house. So as we were in conversation, he told me that he joined the army. And I'm like, you joined the army? I'm like, damn, you should have at least brought it past me before you do something stupid like that. Because I would have told him, I would have, said, hey, hell no, don't join the army. You know what I mean? But I'm not in control. The Most High is in control of all things. And I looked at him. I was like, yo, in my mind, I said this. I'm like, yo, I told you the truth according to the scriptures. The whole time I was, telling you about the chariots. I was telling you about, World War III getting ready to pop off. Because at that time, before he joined the army, the things that were happening in the Middle East, as far as, starting with, at least starting with Syria. And then, now we're, popping off with Iran, those things weren't happening, so joining the army seemed like a safe choice, and I remember even prior, before him coming back, before he left, he was telling me how he was like, yeah, bro, yeah, I was hearing all the things, I be thinking about all the things that you be saying, sometimes I be seeing them, what I mean, when you be talking about the chariots, he be hearing people talking about it. He feel like he sees certain things, so he always considers what I've been telling him over the years. And, I put him up on certain channels of brothers, and, I don't know, he say that he would listen to from time to time. I don't know. So which means that, he was lukewarm, like he believed, but he didn't want to fully accept the word, you know. But, you know, and Salakia, okay, Salakia, and I had to pause for a second, you know, because I'm trying to, you know, explain the story to the best of my ability. But, you know, the brother, you know, the Most High showed his mercy towards that brother, you know, by at least, you know, having me around him and showing him the word. But, you know, those kind of men, you know, they focus more about what the world thinks than what the Most High thinks and what the Most High approves. Okay, they worry about pleasing their women. They worry about pleasing Esau more than the Most High. Okay, but, you know, now me being, you know, a lot more mature in this truth and growing in this truth and growing in the word, you know, I understand. You know, I understand. You know, you're gonna do what the Most High put in your spirit to do. Okay, and I just wanted to bring this out. Let me go to Proverbs 20 verse 24. You know, and you know, and this is the understanding that the Most High has blessed us with, man. You know, so that's why when somebody doesn't receive the word and they don't receive the truth and they don't put his word into action, you know, we don't fight them anymore. You know, because back then, you know, when I was fairly new in the truth, you know, I used to try so hard for my friends and family to see what I see. You know, maybe one since that time has picked up the book and started reading and started learning and calling on the name. But for the rest of them, they're lost in the world, man. They're casted out, man, to outer darkness, man. They don't consider the ways of the Most High. Okay? But this is let me go to Proverbs 20. Okay, Proverbs 20 verse 10. And it says, hold on. Verse 24, Salakia. Proverbs 20 verse 24, it says, man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? Okay, so he doesn't understand his own way. Okay, obviously now I understand that, you know, he joined the army. And the reason why he joined the army, because he actually believed what Esau told him. He actually believed that, oh, he was just going to go in and do communications. Well, I told him, aren't you doing basic training? Because if you're doing basic training, they're teaching you how to be a soldier first. Okay? And I told him, I said, look, if they ship you out and war pops off, you're not coming back home. You know? And he was like, nah, bro, don't say that. I said, bro, you're not coming back home. You know? You're not coming back home. And this is before, you know, the Iran situation. And if I'm not mistaken, a little bit of the Syria situation. All right? Slack it. So the Most High put it in his spirit to go out there. The Most High put it in his spirit to join the army. Okay? Because he put away all the things that he's heard about the Most High. He's put away all the word that the Most High had mercy in showing him. Okay? He cast that stuff to the side. He didn't care about what the Most High think. He didn't care about the plans of the Most High. He didn't care about the judgment of the Most High. Okay? He got caught up in the cares of the world. All right? So the reason why he's going over there is because the Most High has sent him over there. Okay? The reason why he didn't consider all the things that were being spoken to him before is because the Most High blinded him. The Most High didn't want him to receive the word. Okay? And since he didn't receive the word, the Most High put it in his spirit to join the army. Okay? And the reason why I bring up the story is because, you know, I rarely check my Facebook account. You know, I have a Facebook page or an account, you know, but I mainly keep that account open and active because, you know, it's how I keep in touch with certain family members and friends, okay, that are in the world, you know. But this particular time, I got a notification from my Facebook page, and I seen a notification from his, you know, him and his wife's page. So I took a look at the page, and I never really, after he said he was going to join the army, I never really, you know, checked him out or checked up on him after that. You know, he just kind of went off and he lived his own life, and you know, and I'm busy doing the work of the Lord, you know. But he, you know, I seen the picture, and I seen him at a museum or whatever, an American museum, and he was, you know, and there was a flag right in front of him. You know, it was a picture of him and his wife and the flag, but he was in uniform. Okay, and then I side scroll and I see a picture of him in uniform with his son. Okay, you know, he don't know, but as I'm looking at the picture, I'm thinking to myself, does he consider now? You know, does he consider now the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua? Okay, because he believed Esau in his foolishness. He believed Esau in their lies. Okay, he believed Esau when Esau told him, hey man, you're just going to be in a room and you're just going to do communications and that's it. And you believed him? You're a fool for listening to Esau. Okay, because Esau's not good. This is the war of all wars. Okay, Esau is going to put all his cards on the table, man. Okay, he's going to put all his cards on the table. So all hands on deck. Okay, with this World War III approaching. Okay, so you know, but let me go to Salaki Akim. You know, I try to bring this out to the best of my ability, you know, but let me go to Matthew. All right, Matthew 13 verse 22. All right, and Matthew 13 verse 22 says, he also that receiveth seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word. Okay, and the care of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful. And this is what happened, man. The cares of the world, okay, and the deceitfulness of riches have choked the word, man. When he had it, he was hearing it, he believed it, but he didn't hold on to it. It didn't stick with him, okay, because the cares of this world, you know, he cared more. Instead of proclaiming the truth, he cared too much about what his wife would think, what his father and his mother would think. You know, he didn't want to be looked in a certain light amongst his family and friends. Okay, because it wasn't accepted worldwide. It wasn't something that was mainstream. Okay, in his mind, it may sound radical, but when you come out the scriptures, it's the truth. Okay, and we're coming straight out the scriptures, and these people, they still doubt. Okay, acting like we're creating, we're just making up something. Okay, but we're coming out the scriptures, man. And most people, they say that they believe in the Most High. They don't believe in the Most High. Okay. They say that they believe in who the world calls Jesus Christ, and that's a lie. Okay, they don't believe in the Lord. They don't believe in Yahweh Shah. Okay, they believe in Jesus. You know, that guy who lets you do whatever you want to do. Okay, and there's no consequences to anything. You just call on his name and all your sins will be forgiven. No consequences, no edification. Okay, no understanding is given to you. Just call on his name and you can do whatever you want. Okay, and this is what they think. The cares of the world and the deceitfulness of riches. Okay, and Esau deceived him. Okay, because Esau and ultimately it's on us, because we didn't keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Okay, and we were given into the hands of our enemies. Okay, so we were set in a low place, man. We're descendants of slaves. You know, the Most High put us into slavery, and now, in this generation, we're the descendants of slaves, man. We're still at the bottom. We're still subject to poverty, man. Okay, and subject to payments. So I understand, you know, how he fell for it, how he fell for the deceitfulness of riches, okay, because he wanted to get out of his situation. He has a child, he has children, okay, but the cares of the world choke the word, man, and the deceitfulness of riches, okay? Instead of understanding and hearing the word of the Lord, knowing why you're in the position that you're in, and knowing that the Most High, the Lord, is getting ready to deliver us from the situation, all you have to do is stay diligent in his word and be patient and wait, and the Lord is going to deliver us from our situation, deliver us from this captivity. But he couldn't wait, you know, because he was worried about the family image. You know, he was so caught up in, you know, establishing, wealth on this side of the world. Those are the things that he was worrying about. He wasn't worried about the Lord. He wasn't worried about serving the Lord. Okay? And now the Most High had him sent out there, man. Okay? Now the Most High had him sent, man. And I know he got sick when he seen the whole Iran thing, because for years, since the time since the Lord found me and I came into the truth, I've been speaking about that. I've been proclaiming that Babylon, America, was going to go to war with Iran. Okay, because the prophets started with the apostles of Great Millstone. They've been saying this for years, man. Okay, and he's known that. He's heard it. And now, since the Iran thing has popped off, I'm pretty sure he feels sick to his stomach right now. Okay? And I'm pretty sure he's considering right now. Okay? Because I bet he feels sick to his stomach. And I bet he's appreciating every moment that he's spending with his children. Okay? Because he signed that contract, man. He signed that deal. He made an oath with Esau. Okay? Now he about to go all the way with it. You might as well. Okay, but Salakia, and speaking of deceitfulness of riches, you can't, and that's one thing that in this truth you have to always consider Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Acknowledge him in all thy ways, okay? Because when he says this, you have to trust in his word. Okay? Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding. Sirach 12 verse 10, it says, never trust thine enemy. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Okay? And whatever Esau said in his army, his military people, whatever they told him, okay, to get him to sign up, okay, he believed them. Okay, and he signed up. He made an agreement with Esau. He made an oath with Esau to join his military. Okay, you're not supposed to join a people that put your people into captivity. Okay, we learned that in Maccabees. We understand it in Maccabees. The Lord never wanted us to make an oath with other nations, No. Okay, we were not supposed to side with them. Okay, we were supposed to be the head, and they're supposed to be the tail. Okay, we're supposed to bring forth judgment. As a nation, we're supposed to bring forth judgment. Okay, we're not supposed to side with them, because when you side with them, you agree with their ideology. You agree with the society that they've created. You agree with this wickedness in the world, man. Okay, they fell for that because he didn't consider the ways of the Most High. He didn't consider the word of the Most High, and now he's fall victim to Esau's deception, man. He's fell a victim to Esau's lies. Now he put his trust in Egypt, man, instead of putting his trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And now he's gonna pay for that, man. It was a very heartbreaking and sad thing for me to see, but I understand. The man's going is not of his own, man, but of the Lord's, man. He don't understand what he was doing. But the Lord knew that he rejected the word. And the Most High put it in his mind, put it in his heart to do that, to send him out there. And I mentioned it before that 75% of their military, of E's military, is Jake. Okay, and possibly maybe even more. Counting the Israelite strangers. Okay, the speckled bird. Okay, so it may be even more. All right, so that's another a place that the Most High is gonna judge those Israelites, man. The Most High's hand is in all places, man. All right, but 2/3 of our people, they're not considering, man. They're not considering the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. They're not considering the time that they're living in. Okay, and they're not afraid of the judgment that they're getting ready to receive. Because in their mind, they don't believe that the Most High is going to judge them for doing such a thing. Because in their mind, they feel like they're doing, a good thing. Okay, by joining Esau's army. No, by you joining Esau's army, you helping him forward his plan. Okay, and his way. And the Most High is going to destroy you for that, man. Okay, because you sided with Satan, man. All right, but let me continue, man. All right, never trust thine enemy, for as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Okay, and I meant to bring this out earlier, which I had it in my mind, you know, but I should have brought it out right after the first precept. But let me go to Joel 3, man. All right, and I've been told them about this, man. I was telling them about the chariots. I was telling them about the angels, all of that. I was telling them about the future wars that were coming. And all of that left his mind, man. And he got caught up with the cares of the world and joined the military, man. All right, and I'm pretty sure, and not joining the military at this time. Okay, because I'm pretty sure there were brothers when they first came to the truth, they were still in the military. But when they got out, they never looked back. Okay, but how do you join the military at this time, man? Okay, at this time. That means he was totally unaware of prophecy, man. All right. But this is Joel 3. It says, for behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. Okay? And will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Yasha'Allah, whom they have scattered among the nation and parted my land. Okay, so the Most High is getting ready to gather all the nations in the area of Iran and Syria. Okay, that area there in the Middle East, the Most High is gathering up all nations there. Okay, and who's going to lead all the nations there? Low key, okay, the least of the flock. Okay, and that's Amalek. Okay, Amalek is going to lead all the nations there. Okay, because Amalek, ultimately, he controls, not ultimately, but the Lord gave him power to control all the other nations using the banking system. Okay, because they all operate under that system, under that same monetary system. Okay, but a lot of these countries, they're starting to make their way out of that system. Okay, but then there's another system that's already established, and Amalek established that one. Okay, it's just these nations are trying to put themselves on top. Okay, they're trying to be the new top dogs amongst the nations. Okay, but there ain't gonna be no new top dog amongst the nations. The righteous nation that the Most High ordained to rule over all the earth is gonna rule. Okay, and that's the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, those are the true descendants of those are the true Israelites according to the Bible. Okay, according to the scriptures. Okay, and we can prove it according to the scriptures. Okay, but all these other nations, man, the Most High is gathering them there, man. Okay, and all the troops, they're going to be gathered there. Not all of them, but majority of them are going to be gathered there, man. Okay, and that's including you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, who chose not to take heed of the word of the Most High, who chose not to take heed of the prophets, man. Okay, you're going to receive your judgments there, man. You didn't think that the word was going to come to pass. You thought this was all play. That's what you thought. You didn't consider the word of the Most High. I thought you believed in the Most High. Okay, I thought you believed in his word. And it's starting to show that 2/3 of our people don't care about the Most High. Okay? They love to serve the Lord with their lips. They love to say, oh, I love the Lord. I believe in the Most High. But then when it comes to doing, they don't do. Okay? Their works don't show forth their faith in the Most High, man. Okay? Their works is showing that they don't believe in the Most High, man. Okay? All the decisions that they're making, they're showing that they don't believe. Okay? Salak Yakin.